Unfortunately, my car didn't come with roof racks, so I installed these suction cup ones, right? Like, what could go wrong? I pre-cut these pieces, so they should work good. It's foil coated, so should reflect some stuff. I think it's our 8.5, something pretty good. Oh, that's our 6.5. There you have it, quick and dirty and rickety build. I'll throw some more tape on it, but you get the idea, right? I by no means endorse this particular product for use in this application. It says right on it, it will burn exposed to open flame. So I got to keep it a little ways back. But yeah, that's pretty slick, I think. I also brought some very flammable 6mm poly that I'm going to use for like a door on this. It won't be taped on really tight because this is not going to let any moisture, humidity out of here. It is actually certified as a vapor barrier. So I'll just pull some of this out. I only told one person where I was camping. I know who this is. Hey, crazy neighbor. I know I mentioned that crazy neighbor had a fall and he broke his femur and like shattered his pelvis a couple of months ago. Went in for surgery. Crazy neighbor, you got new legs. One new leg. You're down to a cane now. That's great. All right. So that's good. Came to say hi. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll show you what I'm doing over there. You're good to walk, or? Yeah. All right. I got 3 legs. I'm happy. Okay. Yeah. You get better. Yeah, you're walking a lot better than last time I saw. Yeah, 2 coaches last time. Yeah. Pretty much giving up on the walker. Oh, good. Good. Sometimes I still use a crutch, but I'm trying to use the cane as much as possible. Good. So, I only got accommodations for me tonight, so it's okay. You just coming for a visit? Or? Well, pretty much. I decided to stay up to sleep in the Suburban. You're a trooper. Well, it should be a little bit warmer than the bowl wrap. Don't remind me about that. Voila. What do you think about that? Yeah, I got this rigid R6.5 insulation and taped it all together. It actually holds up pretty sturdy. Yeah, very much so. And 6mm poly right on the front. Yeah. It's all really extremely flammable, so I really want to not get too close to the fire. Yeah. But it's so easily movable. Yeah. Look at that. Let's see it together too. Yeah. Power of tape. Yes. Pains me to see you walking around with a cane. Like a seat. I think I'll take the picnic table. I think it's easier just turned up and you know, you might be right, but well, pick your choice of the seats. I'm gonna just unload some firewood.
I'm gonna take this one.
Okay. Last thing you want to do is run out of firewood. Crazy neighbor has decided he's going to stay, so he's just going to pull up in the site beside me here. And for the bottom of this, I'm just going to use a tarp, and I got a pretty fancy air mattress. It's total car camping stuff. You'd never be able to backpack with it, but that's the joy of wintertime car camping. Insulated, 4 inches thick. For the Canadians watching, they can go to a Canadian Tire. It's a Woods Comfort Max model. This is going to be fine. Nice piece of birch with a lot of bark on it. Get this fire going now. So I'm making a hearty soup tonight. Those things can cook all evening. Impossible to burn, right? Maybe it's just me, but I like the rich smell of kerosene-based products. Reminds me of those old lanterns you pump up. Just doing up a cabbage soup tonight with some ground beef and rice in it. Not much meal prep involved. Just got to dice an onion and pretty well fry everything up and throw in some broth, etc. But get that started now in the daylight while I still can. I always seem to buy those onions that you peel the skin off, and then the next layer is like almost a skin too. It's really tough. And I end up like half the onion getting peeled. I end up with a tiny little part in the middle that's not like that tough onion skin, quasi skin stuff. Get the ground beef going. And I love these recipes. You just dump everything in. Usually if I'm cooking a meal at home and people say, "What smells so good?" I've only started frying the onions and garlic. And a little garlic in moderation here. Should do the job nice. Some beef broth. Instead of bringing a whole head of cabbage to chop up for this, I one of these bags of coleslaw, and it's got carrots, everything else. Carrots in 2 colors of coleslaw, cabbage. We'll let that wilt down to nothing. When I'm cooking on a campfire, I like to try and have the fire more on one side, so I got the cooking side, a bit more of a simmer side. I bought this 30% less sodium beef broth, just to be a little more heart smart. Actually, I got it by accident. I think it was the real stuff.